Hey, anybody who's out there? Who are you? Sorry, I had to leave abruptly. I had to do something real quick. Oh, two people automatically. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Up late burning the midnight oil with me. I'm just gonna be doing some little card spreads in a few minutes. I gotta finish this little reading. Something I want to see and I didn't never start it. So I never, for me to say finish, no, I never started this reading. So I want to do it real quick. And thank you for keeping me company while I do this card reading. Thank you. I need some confirmation. If you feel uncomfortable about this, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be over and take part. Oh my God, what is she over there doing? I don't believe in that. I feel you. I'm not forcing anything. I'm just like talking and then I got to do some medicine, get my ex-husband's medicines together for the next day and do that. So I'm just going to let this phone be. And, oops. Oh, a card fell. A hot card. But I wasn't feeling shuffling. I'm about to get quiet because I got to concentrate real quick. Okay. Hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. If you got a mother figure that you help. Even if you wasn't able to, they might live in a different area of the country, you wasn't able to get to them or across the world. And they may have passed on. Hope you have wonderful, fond memories of your mother or whoever was there for you as a mother. Because you don't have to be a mother, carry a baby to be a mother. I'm going to keep on saying that because somebody needs to understand that. A lot of you need to understand that. And getting somebody pregnant don't make you a father. It doesn't. Father is as father does. Mother is as mother does. And just because mother sometimes ain't nobody perfect. She may not did it the way you would have liked it or what you saw in the movies as a fairy tale way of doing things. It doesn't mean she didn't love you, that she don't love you. And people can make mistakes. And you got to learn to forgive and forget, especially matters of the heart like that. These social media people, yeah, they don't really count sometimes, and they do, depending on what you invest with them or how you invest with them. But things close to the heart, to the blood, and even if it's not blood related, you can still be attached to somebody. I mean, think about it. A husband and wife get married. They can be close and attached. They're not blood related unless you're a person that married your brother and sister and you know it. But it's like that. You can love your daughter-in-law and your son-in-law like you love your son and your daughter that they marry. They're not blood attached, but they may be the father and the mother of your grandkids or your son or daughter's baby mother. You love them because they're part of the family, because they brought forth life and help your genetics pass on. They helped your, ancestry pool pass on. So I hope you guys had a good Mother's Day. And those of you that didn't have mothers or as I said, even before, I don't know if that went through, but Mr. Clifton Rainey has my condolences. I don't know if you listen to RGR, but really everybody over there, I mean, that is part of that. This is not a time to kick a man while he's down. You come over here with that old crazy stuff. I can't tell you how to think or how to feel, but don't come over here talking about being fake. No, what I say, I mean from the heart. Even when I cook your ass, I mean it. Not from the heart sometimes, just to sting you a little bit or just to chastise you. But that's never a laughing matter. So, thanks for keeping me company as I do these cards. And if you don't, I don't have to talk. I'm good. If I'll watch the screen. Somebody say something, I'll acknowledge them. But I hope I ain't scaring nobody off by the name of Tyree. He is so handsome, man. He's so handsome. That's my new baby daddy. I got a new baby daddy on here. And I'm not racist. I don't know if he is, but hey. He's still my vanilla ice cream in my chocolate. How about that? You're married. Okay. Wow. Starting off with cups. Okay. Okay. So that's a lot of financial things, good things, I see. It doesn't shock me about this person. Because they're a giving person, a good person. But shiesty. And there's a send out. So ain't nobody. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. And that's something when they fall in the 7th position, the devil card. Oh, the world. Okay. Whoa. 9. Okay. Whoa. The last card right here. Final result to the situation. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Do it. 7 of Cups upright. A lot of things coming up. This is their present, what they're going through. A lot of good things. A lot of opportunities. A lot of relationship, health. A lot of things. But let's see what, let's really go in depth. Let's go in depth. Let's go in depth to this. Okay. And it's upright. So the state, the present position is the first card. So as I've been taught, as far as me researching and studying, I never went to a class. The class I took the chick was no good. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me make sure it's 7 though. 3. Yep, 7 of Cups upright. 7 of Cups always signifies a time of creative potential. Many options are available to this person, but it's the right choice they got to make in a situation. And there's a little bit of card about their imagination, fantasy, some things they may like or imagine to happen if it does, or they just even flirt with it a little bit and not really going in the arena. To me, that's how I interpret it. So they look at it. They got a lot of opportunities in front of them to choose from, right, at this present time of what they're going through at their present part of their life. And it's a lot of choices that has to be made at this time. So it's like a persona or just living out different roles or, excuse me, I'm hoarse, roles and trying to make a decision on which is the right choice to make at the moment. They got a lot of choices they're trying to make. They don't want to make a mistake. They want to go in the right way of doing things. So, because they know this is their future on the line. That's what I see. Second card is their immediate influence. It's like it's the obstacles that stand in their way. It is also upright. So it's upright. So let's see. I like to have backup too. Okay. So when you see the Ace of Cups, it's a hand holding a cup. It's upright. You got a dove. It has a W on it, but it's like out of nowhere. It's like, it's, to me, I see like it's offering you, opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities coming their way. Um, it's this offering, here. Here's for your taking. But are you going to take it? It's a gift. It's like you're being rewarded for your deeds, or your nature of being free-hearted, that I know of that much about you, of who you are and how you're free with giving. Um, you've earned this. This is something that's being offered to you now. It's time for you to be repaid. And it's almost like, what do you want? Whatever you want, you can, it's whatever you want, it's yours for the taking. If this is something you've been wanting, just reach out and grasp it. I desire a new car. I'm not saying me. You may say, I desire a new car. But right now, my credit might be shaky, or this or that, or this or that. Well, you got opportunities to get a lot of things because it's being offered to you. The way will be made for some things that you want and need. It's also a new beginning, possibly a new relationship, because it symbolizes, like, to me, marriage or relationships, as I've been studying or taught, not taught, but as I've self-taught. New relationships, you don't want it to come in the way of what your progress or what you're doing, but you're a lover by nature, and you like to love. There's nothing wrong with that. And you like, it's some new relationships and possibilities that you don't want to get in the way of what you're trying to do, but you are open to this relationship, maybe that you may be undertaking or that's soon to come into your future. It's also like you're impregnated with, this reading I'm doing is for a man, like, it could indicate a birth of a child or the birth of an idea that you want to birth out and see it come to fruition, see it come to those 9 months. You carry a baby. The birth of something you want to birth out is something when you want to go in business or career direction, or an idea that downloaded in you. You say, I don't know why I feel like I want to own a clothing store or whatever. So things like that, or possibly the announcement of a child possibly coming your way, whether you're a father or not. Maybe a new child, that, where did this come from? Somebody just told me they're pregnant, or my girl is pregnant, or my wife is pregnant. It indicates birth in career, advancement, or even in the physical realm, birth. It's a very fertile time if you are trying to, don't have children, you want children. It's a good time to, if you want children, that you can have them. If you've been trying, or you decide that, I don't have any children, or I do, but I wouldn't mind having another one, or I wouldn't mind having another one by this woman or my wife or girlfriend or whatever. But it may not mean that. It could mean this is the time that I'm pregnant with this idea, and I want it to come forth, and I want it to be a success. It's like something that you want really bad, that you hope for. It's like a gain and not instead of a loss. So you can be pregnant with the idea of your future, your career, or a new career, or a side career. And you could work at a job, but you want to open your own business, or you may possibly want children, or more children, or your first child. And maybe you tried, but now it's a good time, if you're trying to have a child, that it's going to take place, if you deem it so, because this card goes either way. It's showing you that you are now, whatever you want, this shall come into pass. Whatever if this resonates with you and what you're going on right now, because that's a card of immediate influence of what's going on with you now. It's a thinking process you may have to grasp and say, this is what I've been wanting. This is what I want for me. I'm pregnant with this idea and I just feel it. And I just feel like it's just going to be a success. It will be. Or I want a child or I want another one by this person. Or I've been trying and I can't get her pregnant. But now it's a good time. Very fertile ground, either way, or both. Your goal or your destiny. Knight of Pentacles. Your goal or your destiny is upright. Your goal or your destiny always indicates the ultimate goal or destiny of what can be accomplished based on what's going on in your existing circumstances. So what can be accomplished with your goal or your destiny, which is your third card in goal or destiny, which is upright. It already looks, it's a very good reading from what I just see right now. The way the cards are, you got a lot of upright cards, no negative cards. Just some things I see that may you have to get over, but we'll get to that as we go to that card. So the Knight of Pentacles upright. The Knight Pentacles always usually represent money, finances. Some good news coming your way as far as what's your goal, your destiny. Expect some good news if this resonates with you. The Knight he's on the horseback. He has a black horse. He's facing sideways. He's wearing his armor. He's geared up, protected. He's ready to take on new opportunities. And it's dealing with finances too. So this is a lot. You got a lot of financial, like business ideas or things dealing with your finances, I see. But the horse is like standstill. He's very calm. He's not nervous. You ever see people, or you ever watch the Queen of England and they have the guards and the horses get agitated and they pull the reins? Well, this horse is very, very calm and serene. And as you ride or sit there on the horse, it is picking up your spirit. Like usually when you get a horse, they'll assign a horse to you. Even back in the day, or like if I watched the Queen of England, these people have that one horse they're in charge of, and that horse becomes them, or they becomes one with their spirit and knows. And if you're anxious or upset, that horse can feel the same thing. So this horse indicates that what you want, you're very at peace with this, and you're becoming at peace with this new idea or this business opportunity, and wow. Listen to my acceptance. If it's not you, it's just a situation like arrival or departure, like a beginning or an ending or something. You may quit a job for another job to earn more money because it indicates more money to be made, and you're secure in this. You probably fought with it, but now you're very secure. This is what I want. This is what I want to do, and I don't see nothing bad. And I'm gonna ride with this. And it's a good time if this is what you want to do. Not saying go out and quit your job, but it's still relating to money, career, and finances, which indicates all is good. So if it's a business and you never undertook, it's like a business opportunity. I don't know if it's something you've been wrestling with and you see it and you maybe not have shared it with somebody. And I'm going to send you this reading, but it's a real good indicator to you're able to go forth with it. Go forth with it. Don't say because I told you so. It's got to resonate with you. If this is something you're about to undertake, you want to undertake, but you're really becoming at peace. You might have struggled with it for about 4 or 5 years or something, and you say, you know what, this is the time. I just feel like if I don't do this right now, this is my last chance. It may be. Strike when the iron's hot. This business opportunity, this money is going to be a good thing if you pursue it. Everything is a go. All the so far the cards is like it's a go. It's all a go. Your distant past is the Page of Pentacles. That's your distant past. So it's up close, but it was not that far behind. And it's upright. And it's the Pentacles, which also indicates finances. When you look at the Page of Pentacles with the Tarot Weight card, it indicates a young man holding the Pentacle card. And it shows that he really desires money and wealth. And, he desires a comfortable lifestyle. And he likes that. Who doesn't? But you don't want to be so intent on this money-making venture that you mess up or miss out on the little fine details. Like you may need an attorney or somebody that's who's abreast or in business to get people that you trust to give you business advice. Like as if you went to school for business and you would be already a learned apt pupil in business. It also suggests that you could be about to see good news about money. This reading is going really good about your finances. Something you've been wanting financial with a business or some kind of creative idea. It's going really good. You are used to the good life. It's nothing for you to have it. You don't go around bragging, but you just got it. But you do earn it. And you are very successful in what you do. And money has never really been a hard thing for you to obtain. And you're very, very sensible when it comes to that. But don't get too cocky. And if you're undertaking an idea or a business venture that you may possibly need somebody to consult with that is good in business matters, that can direct you and help you, even if it's just an attorney, to look at the fine print. You don't want to get so cocky because you feel it and you know it that you don't want to mess up though. You're not speaking negativity into this venture if this resonates with you. You got a lot of ambition. You always had an ambitious spirit, ambitious heart, and usually what you go after, you obtain. That's good too. Also suggests that you're very intelligent, especially in the matters of money, of even the way you communicate with people. You're not stupid. You're very intellectual. But there's some good news concerning money coming your way soon. That's from the distant past. Something that maybe you tried and like say it was a loan and they turned you down. Well, if you put in something else or let's say a grant, you may just be funded. Not you just may the iron is like strike it while it's hot. Right now the iron is hot for you and you strike now. Or if you put in, expect good news from whatever that you've been inquiring about. If this is something pertaining to something that you want to do as far as your finances, business, or a job, just know, or a new job, or a position or a promotion, expect good news concerning that. It's something that you put in for. It's gonna take place. It's gonna turn out good for you. Very good. The next card is a reversed recent past events. And that indicates something that recently came into being, but it's a past event. So you got 3 of Swords right there. And it's 3 of Swords in different directions there, piercing a heart. And then you see the clouds. It's a great card. And you see it looks like rain. It's like an emotional. Water usually represents emotions. And it's emotions. Water usually really, even dreams sometimes indicate emotional state of mind. Possibly from a past relationship. Maybe you still caught up in it or you're thinking about leaving. It's 3 of Swords. I hope I didn't say 3 of Pentacles. I'm tripping right now. Not tripping. 3 of Swords, just to make sure. I have to sometimes go over make sure. The 3 of Swords is reversed though. But really with the 3 of Swords, if you look at the card, it's like an ending, signifying like a separation, sorrow, perhaps the end of other relationship that you really tried to probably hang in there and stick in. But this separation really needed to take place for you to get to the next level. It could have been holding you back in business or job or just your health or different things. It could have been causing unnecessary stress. Um, you know, like they say, stress can kill you. I'm not speaking death on you. I'm just saying this relationship could have been, I could have indicating a position, and then even the card itself indicates this relationship wasn't really good for you, and it has ran its course. And but the end result can still be positive because just because there's an ending doesn't mean it's over. New doors are opening, new relationships are upon the horizon. The right one. You had to go through that to learn. Um, it can make you feel like you're alone, isolated, what you went through, but just know it's going to get better. And if you choose to get in a relationship, then you be careful. Don't do no like I've told my children, don't do rebound stuff. Just take your time and flow with the natural flow of things. But just know you didn't fail in this. It wasn't your fault, but you needed to learn from this. And your card is reversed. So this relationship has really, really bothered you if it resonates with you, as I keep saying. You ain't got to confirm it. This relationship that has ended to it really, really has bothered you emotionally, and where you're going financially and stuff. You couldn't have that in the way. It could have even kept you from pursuing your dreams because they didn't have the same vision or ambition to where you was going, where you wanted to be. So this relationship ending was a good thing and not a bad thing, but it doesn't feel good as you go through it. So, um, you probably blame the other person the reason why it didn't work. Maybe it is a reason, but you got to take a long hard look at yourself too. It takes two to tango. So a lot of times we get in relationships and we're blessed to get out of them, unscathed because it was something to learn, walk away with wisdom and learning from this relationship. So, but you gotta be willing to get up, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, and get on with your life. Your life didn't stop with that relationship. You didn't come in the world with them, and you're not gonna leave out the world with them. So it does not mean it's the end for you. And you're still young. You still got life in you. So don't dwell on it. It's easy for a person to say, but I've been through relationships. So don't dwell on this. And this reading is for a man. He didn't ask me, but I'm doing it. And he ain't got to confirm it, but I'm going to send it to him. All I can say is keep a clear head and don't let that bog you down as like, oh, I'm a failure. Because you got a lot of creative ideas flowing, juices flowing with business ideas or job opportunities, and probably even relocation. I don't know why I just said that, but that relationship was kind of confining you and made you feel trapped because they did not carry the same vision you carry. And usually when people are for you, they're not against you, they're for you, and they want to see the best for you. And sometimes they have to be removed so we can go further on with our lives. Just keeping it real as I see it. Your card, your sixth card is a reversed Three of Pentacles, also dealing with money. So that's future influence. And that's possibly coming into being in the near future if it resonates with you. It's the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles always usually finances. Usually finances. Always finances. It's reversed. And when you look at the card, it's two people. It looks like they're in like a church background setting, but you see the pentacles. And let me just look at that. I'm gonna take it, but it's still a reverse. It's three people, and one on a stool, like a bench, and two people are looking upward, a man and a woman, and the other person look like they're not in. Like I'm showing you, I'm not. How can I put it? I'm standing on a bench and I'm above you, but you all are looking at me like you should be going this way because they're influencing you or trying to influence your state of mind or what they feel is best for you. Now that's what I see when I look at the card. And that's the Three of Pentacles, which always represents money. So the Three of Pentacles is a card of craftsmen. Um, you already have like a developed skill or something that you've learned, whether you went to school for in your profession that you've undertook or you got trained in it. And it's time for you to take that skill, like to profit from it, where you could even have your own business, open up your own business where you whether you went to college or not, sometimes things can be self-taught just from experience. Just like I call it cooking a cake. Yeah, I can open a bakery if I want to, but I maybe would have to go to, I know I would to go to school some more or just self-taught, watching videos or books of how to decorate better. You get what I'm saying? For me to decorate wedding cakes and listen, that they like the flavor of my cake, and I can do a border. I can get rice paper printed out with your picture, but I don't have the fancy or know how to. I don't do the fondant and make it look like a exquisite creation. My cakes taste good. They're homemade from scratch, clean hands, clean kitchen. But if I want to go on with that, my expertise is coming from what I know or how I was trained or from the on-the-job training. You don't have to always be from college or taught, but you still had to learn where you are right now, present. And as the person stands on that bench, and the two people are looking at them like it's a male and female, it's like you're not. We don't understand why are you not standing down here with us. That's how I interpret the card. Like, but you choose to. It's like you're not cooperating. Um, it's like you. As far as this business and this money situation with you, if this is a business, I keep on seeing this business, 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 or this idea that you want to invest in something you feel so positive about. It's going to happen if you want it, and it's going to be very easy to obtain. But you're going to have to learn to, if you got partners or people to back you up, or getting along, you got to cooperate. For some of this, you're gonna need a little bit of help, a little startup help or whatever, and you're gonna have to cooperate. You have to learn because you can't be so cocky. Oh, I know what I'm doing, because these people may be more wiser than you that can help you, and because of what they're saying, you don't agree with, but then they have your best interest at heart, or do they? And from the picture, from the card, they're looking like it's an older woman and man with a young man. We have the wisdom, you're not willing to listen to what we're saying. And they also have like papers in their hands. Like, we know what we're doing, or we've been there, but we're helping you, but you're venturing on in this financial thing you want to go through, or business venture, but you're not trying to cooperate and listen to what we have to tell you. I'm not talking about me. Whoever is those obstacles, or it could be the loan department, whatever, or somebody that knows. Look, and say, look, I know about this. I've self-started my own business, and they were a success at it. But you feel like I don't need your help. You may need even just their words, not even having to pay them, of letting them tell you, look, you do this like this and this and that, and then you take what you know and what you're skilled in, and then you go from there. And that's what I see. You got to learn to cooperate with people that do have your best interests, or those that have the wisdom that they already been where you're going and where you're trying to get to, and they're not trying to lead you wrong. That's the best way I can interpret it, if that resonates with you. That was your sixth card, reverse of the Three of Pentacles. Now, we're going to the seventh card. That is the present position or attitude that you feel, if it resonates with you. It is the Devil card upright. Devil doesn't always mean satanic and this and that, but it does indicate you see two people, a male and a female, and they're in bondage, they're chained to the devil. So it could be bad habits, things that could be a thing that keep you from your higher good. I will read to you so you can get a clear understanding. But I usually know, I know what the devil card means. It doesn't mean the devil's after you, you're possessed by the devil. If this resonates with you, I'm not trying to force anything on you. It's like something like indulgence, greed, irresponsibility, It could represent by your card being upright. It's like a bondage you have created for yourself and you maintained. Um, there may be obstacles in there because usually sometimes it even shows like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, but it's not reverse. So devil card is not meaning devil, demonic possession, or this and that. But there are obstacles that's in your environment that you can find frustrating, and you feel your options kind of like is not few. I mean, not many, but few. And someone else may be involved in this that is keeping you in a bondage type setting or situation. But you do have the ability to break away. This you don't. I mean, and draw from your own inner strength and your own using your own willpower because you're a very strong person. You're stronger than what you realize. You're very strong, sir. You're very strong. So it's good that it's upright, but it just so it's a bondage still, reversed or upright. I don't know who these. It could be people, places, or things that make you feel that you are in bondage, but you don't have to be. The man has fire on his side, fire like a tail, and then the woman has like a tail of fruitfulness. But that's good to be fruitful, and the other side is fiery, like indicating maybe negative. But they're bonded in bondage to the devil, and it doesn't mean you're in bondage to the devil. You don't have to believe in the devil, but they have chains around their necks, and they have horns on their head, or reefs horns or whatever, or symbolic horns. But they're chained to this situation that keeps them in bondage. That kind of helps them. It helps keep them from their higher good. But by being a card and upright, you have the power to rise above it. It's not. It can't keep you unless you allow it to keep you in bondage. Your eighth card is environmental factors, which is the world card in reverse. The world is a really good card. It shows a lion. It shows a what is this? A bull or ram, and it shows an eagle, and it shows a person. And then in the middle, it shows a person with two wands in their head and hands. All right, how you doing? Plus 770, man. Um, and they have like they're nude, but they it's just showing like four corners, the world. And like they say, you ever heard of the old expression, the four corners of the world? So it represents the world. It's the reversal, but this is what shows what's going on or influences of people, as well as how people and factors can contribute to your present situation right now. Whether it's a person, him or her, and that's usually what that indicates, a person when it's in the reverse section. If this resonates as I once again with you. Okay, so and like I see all these cards, like a lot of money, a lot of decisions have to be made. A good outcome with this business or whatever you're contemplating starting, relationship wise, something that was it may feel bad while you're going through it, but you had to go through it because they were blocking you from your higher good because you were trying to please that situation and but it was not balanced. You didn't feel balanced in what you were going through, and it kept you occupied from not being able to achieve your higher good. So far, to me, it's a pretty good reading from what I can see. Um, but you got the world in reverse. So, like I say, the four corners is a lion. Is it a bull or a ram? But it's showing like the difference. With the eagle, there's white. With the human who's glowing is there's gray. There's gray with the lion. In some symbology, there's gray with this ram or bull, and there's the person in the middle that looks carefree and like kind of like the world is your oyster type thing, um, but it's reverse. So let's do this. Let's do it. The world, the world. I'm gonna need some confirmation on this world because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, but it has to resonate with you, as of course. You don't have to say this is what's going to happen. And you did give me permission to read you. So I'm going to not read you, but just see. Maybe you needed this. I don't know. I don't understand why I wanted to do it anyway. I really don't understand. Really don't. But I do know what the world means, but sometimes I like to refer back and really, really just go there with the right, or as far as the right definitions, or as I see, because this is a book that I've trusted over the years. It's dog-eared, and sometimes I get a little rusty because I don't do this all the time, but I do it for money, and I do. But I like to fast and get in the zone. I didn't do fasting and get in the zone for this. Okay, but I wasn't in a negative state of mind because before I do it, I protect myself and those around me as I do a reading, whether they're in person or not, or just you did give me permission. So the world, it does signify, like I said, it's a young woman. She's nude, but her genitals, I didn't say, I don't know if I didn't say that part. Her genitals are covered by like a robe, and you can pull that card up on the internet. The tarot weight deck. In each hand, she holds a double-ended wand that points upward and downward, and it can indicate as above, so below. So it's part of the major arcana. You wouldn't understand that because you don't do cards. But let's do it reverse because I already know what it means, but I want to make sure. Yeah, you are being presented with a multiplicity of choices and you aren't sure which one to make. Now, mind you, this position is in your environmental factors, which shows the influences of people as well as how people and factors may affect you. So that's what this card is indicating. You may be experiencing facets of your own self. You could be rejecting, from what I know, new ideas from others, which correlates with that other card, that Three of Pentacles to me. Out of fear of the unknown or of limited understanding because you're not well breasted on that subject. And now is the time to like man up, no disrespect, or face up to you want this thing so bad. This business is, I keep on hearing this business, man. Even the cards back it up. But you want this so bad you can taste it. Well, you got to face the fact that it may be a little more harder to achieve than what you thought, but it's going to be easy from what I've read thus far at the beginning. It's already there for the taking. You got to grasp it, but you still got to put in the work for it. No pain, no gain for this thing that you want so bad. It could be a relationship, but with me, the way I grasp it, and if it resonates with you, it's like more of financial, more of a business-minded, more of a job promotion or switching jobs or careers that you are. Oh, okay. I was listening to my phone. So that's the best, just be open and not so stubborn and bullheaded. And those that are knowledgeable, they're not always against you. They could be there to sit there to help you and to show you the way of that because they've been through those things and they're knowledgeable on some of those affairs. But don't get with nobody. This is like calling somebody they don't know how to bake, and you say, "Well, how do I bake a 1, 2, 3, 4 cake from scratch?" If they can't just call it out right there, they're not experienced. So you don't just go to anybody and everybody. You can go to business consultants; they'll cheat you out your money. But there's some people that'll give you their knowledge and their wisdom and know-how for free because it could be an uncle, somebody. But you want this thing so bad, man. You really do. And it's going to work out for you if this resonates with you. And almost last but not least, the card 9 is your inner emotions. It shows your hopes, your desires, and your fears and everything, what you're going through right now. So, and it's an upward card. It's 1, 2, 3. Wait, I want to make sure. Got my glasses on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of wands. Wands, and you see a circle of men like they're in strife, like they're battling, but not battling, but there's like an inner strife going on. And it's something that like indicating inside of your innate, your who you are is something that you're fighting up against inside about. I think it has to do with this decision you're making about business or this lucrative offer or this, which is there for the taking. Once again, um, it's like some strife in your what you're going through emotionally about it. Five of Wands and the position of the card to see how it's upright, but it's like men in battle, but they're not in battle, which denotes inner strife, maybe what you're feeling. Um, it's new factors coming into play. Once again, I see that business is, as I think, the basis of this. New competition. You know, like so this could be on the job, promotion, and somebody wants this position really bad, just like you, and they know it's a very lucrative position. It could be that one position, but you want it because you want it. It helps you. It'll help you make more money. If this isn't a business, I keep seeing business, but you're gonna have to learn to put forth some effort. You're really gonna have to fight for this thing, but not so hard because it's really yours already. But you're gonna have to get out your comfort zone and fight and get out of this little attitude that it's good to be confident, but overconfidence and missing the mark. Sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees because we're so overconfident, thinking that we got it. And it's good to be positive and know it and feel it and embrace it and pull it down and say it's mine. But in terms of money or status, material goods, you have to depend on the reading. So how you handle it depends on you. And you could either suffer a hardship from this or greater success and prosperity. I go with greater success and prosperity for you because of the other cards in the positions. This is really not going to be really that hard for you, but you're going to have to put forth some effort, sweetheart, to get it. It's yours, but you got to do a little sweat to get it. Nothing hard, nothing going out your comfort zone. If this resonates with you. Your last card is the Knight of Wands, upright. So this is your final result, indicates the likely outcome of everything that has to do with you at this present time and moment, and that is the Knight of Wands. So it's an upright card once again. Good. That's a good sign too. Not a sign, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to skip, but you don't have to receive this either. Upright. Wands usually indicate a messenger, bringing good news. See, this is a good reading, man. Concerning work or social activities. The horse is a knight with a wand in their hand. It's fruitful, it has leaves on it, and this horse is in charge, galloping forward, and not backwards. In war, like not in war, but knowing what it wants, and it's going to hit that target. It knows where it's going. The person that's on the horse controls the rein, so they have control and they have power over the situation that is going to turn out the way I want it to. But I'm still got to charge toward it and walk it out, and I got to go for it. I can't just let this opportunity slip by. I can't, like they say, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. You can't just lay there, per se. Not saying you're lazy, laying in the bed and say, oh, it's going to happen. You still got to get out there and do it. If you want it, you got to work hard and get it. You've put in the work, but you got to put in some more work. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Whatever this thing you want. Like I said, I keep hearing business, new job, promotion. It's something about money with business and jobs, promotion. And this is even relating to that. It's a happy event coming. You may have to do a change of residence, relocation, or a job. It's a promotion. It can also indicate a marriage, an engagement to get married. It's just a journey, taking a trip, a much needed vacation. You've earned it. You deserve that. If this card is like speaking on a specific person, it could be a young man, because it's a man on a horse who's related to you or like-minded like you, a really good friend, a brother in the spirit. with the same qualities that you have. And if you can trust this person. You've been having some questions if you could trust them. If it's a person that you're wondering about, but they're going to bring you, like if they putting you up on game, putting you up on good news. If this resonates with you, sir, they can be trusted and they're very faithful and loyal. But it's a messenger type card. It's somebody telling you something. You don't have to be social media. A relative, or you might have had you're leery of how you go work or move with people, but you want to make sure that person has your best interest at heart. Well, this person that maybe you've been questioning, that's delivering this message that even has to do with this thing that you want as far as business or this promotion, if they're telling you, they can't be trusted and they're not trying to take advantage of you. They may even be the person that can be in the influence to help you get this going to the next level promotion, or putting you up on game on how to do this with business or whatever. They can't be trusted. So that's a very good reading. And that's all I got to say. And I'm going to send it to you. All right. If it resonates with you. Night, night.